Alright guys, this is a re-upload from this morning. Or was that this morning? Afternoon? This is a re-upload. I have to put in some drops. You guys are going to be my mirror. If you're sensitive to eye stuff, this isn't the worst, but I'm going to put this...
You look scary.
I missed! There we go. Look, that's the first one. It's like white tears. Because of all the... Okay, next one. Come on, why are you so stiff? Oh wait, I didn't shake it up.
I did.
Oh, okay, good. Come on. That one missed a little bit too, but that was a double drip. All the pressure, all these eyes on me. Guys, this is I forgot to grab a tissue, but that's okay. I got some sleeves here.
Okay.
This is a re-upload, or not a re-upload, but a redo, I guess you could call it, from this morning. Just letting you know that my surgery was today, and for those of you who were like following along and were sent a bunch of messages of concern and well wishes and thoughts and prayers and all that jazz. I wanted to let you know that I appreciate that, and my surgery went as planned. It went good. It was super easy. Now I've already made a video, as I said, this is a redo or whatever, but we took that video down because we just received some like pretty terrible news right in the middle of it, and I just thought that would be not a good video to keep up because of just the whole like huge turn it took. But anyway, yeah, one of our friends from school and beyond, I guess, passed away, unfortunately, and so yeah, that was that. So anyway, this is my surgery story. I don't know if it's a how do you say that, of huge interest to everyone, because it's a pretty run-of-the-mill type thing to do, I guess, if you have what I have, which is rapid acute narrow angle glaucoma. I think that's what it's called, something like that. Basically, for those of you who've been following along, I'm basically going to say everything that I've said in the first video. So if you already watched it, then you already know. But that video doesn't exist anymore, so I'm just reiterating or restating. So last May 1st, I got a weird head thing. I don't know why exactly. It's probably, if you watched my video, I forget what video it is. Shoot, I forget which one it is, but it's something about my compost bin sent me to the hospital or something like that. Sent me to the emergency room, something like that. I titled it. Kind of a clickbaity title, but it's accurate. And I guess people clicked on that quite a bit because that's like my second most viewed video. But anyway, working on my compost video or project, and I happened to be making a video about it, and I was lifting this compost bin around my yard, and then something unsnapped, unhinged, went weird, broke loose. I don't know what the term would be in my head, where I just felt this immense pain. And since then, till now even, we've been trying to figure out what the heck is wrong with me, because I have this persistent headache that hasn't gone away. And today being, is today the 1st or the 2nd? Today is the 1st, right. We gave away that box yesterday on, yeah, okay. So today is the 1st, so today I think is 10 months Or is it 11 months since May? 10 months? 10 months. Whatever it's been since May 1st. It's been that many days or that many months with this headache thing. And some days are bad and most days are good now these days. And that could be a rest thing. That could be a treatment thing because I've been going through so many different uh, I don't know if you'd call them therapies exactly, but I've been going to like physio. Uh, I even went to chiro, osteo, um, cranial sacral. I might have that wrong exactly how you say that. Doing IMS, doing these exercises, doing. I even went to see an iridologist. Uh, went to. Oh, I didn't go to an ear place yet. I don't know if anyone told me to go to an ear place. Did I go to an ear place? Huh, maybe I should. I don't think I've done that yet. But anyways, one of the things that my doctor suggested, well, among many other things, was, perhaps try going to an optometrist, and an optometrist might be able to see something within your eye that is causing a headache, because sometimes eye stuff creates headaches. He said, although it's typical that it would be in my eyes that I would have the headache, and my headache is kind of just anywhere, and every day is different. It'll migrate. It'll be bad here, like a headbandy type thing, and then later on in the evening it'll just be in the back, and it'll feel fine, and different things affected different ways. But anyway, I at that point, I wanted to try anything. Well, from the beginning, I wanted to try anything. Going to the ER for the whatever they give you an IV for pain was great after, it takes like, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes or whatever. And then you feel kind of spaced out, but at least you just have a bad headache instead of like this. I don't know how to describe it very accurately, but it's definitely super painful and very frustrating because you can't relieve it. Like if you I don't know, you stub your toe and you grab your foot and you're just like, ah, and it somehow feels better. You can't do that to your brain. It's inside a hard case. So,
you try.
oh, I do try every day. Yeah, I do. But anyway, it's a thing that we've been trying to figure out. So we went to the optometrist, and the optometrist, he was like, "Oh, well, you have good eyes, you got good vision. I have nearly perfect sight, and uh, I have perfectly aligned eyes, and I have uh, some other thing that something to do with like seeing this. I can't remember exactly, but anyway, my eyes are fine except for I have these narrow angles. So he suggested, although he doubted my headaches were being caused by it, that I see a ophthalmologist, and so I went to see her a couple months later, still trying to figure out my headache stuff. Um, got some MRIs, got angiogram, got all these different things, all sorts of blood tests. Basically anything that you can think of, I've probably done it. In fact, I've actually used the comment section as my suggestions to ask my doctor, because I got my family doctor, I got my neurologist. Actually, now I have two neurologists, which I don't. Does that make me special? I don't know, but it is what it is so far. So, yeah, that that comment section is always full of suggestions. So I write them down. Well, now I've kind of stopped writing them down because I haven't seen any new ones yet, or I don't think in a while anyway. But anyways, I've asked about so many things, and most of the time they're like, no, you don't have that. You would see that on your MRI, or you would see that in your this, or this would be this, and oh, that would also come with this, or whatever. And then my doctor was like, dude, maybe he's like, I bet you're one in a million. And I was like, okay, 1 in 1 million. So how many people? How many did we figure out? Like 5,000 people would have what I have if I'm 1 in 1 million. Some I can't remember. If you do the math, it's like some small number. I'm like, okay, well they're not even gonna try to come up with a cure if there's only 5,000 people have it. They might do it if 5 million people have it, but anyways, uh, ophthalmologist looks in my eyes. I did like a whole bunch of their machine things, where they look in your eye. This one, uh, I don't know what it's called, but you like put your head in this thing, right? And you're like this, and then you see like these lights that are like moving, or like not moving, like they like shine, and you're supposed to press this button every time you see it, but you're looking straight at this mark in front of you, so you're like this. Oh shoot. You're like this. You're like this, and then like this light will just be like right here, and then you press the button, and it'll be over here. Right? It checks your peripheral vision, I think. But like I thought I was doing it wrong because I was clicking the crap out of that. I'm like, there's no way there's this many lights. Click, 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 click. I'm like, maybe I'm. When you like close your eyes like this and you go like that and you can see those stars. I don't know if everyone sees that, but that's me. But anyways, whatever it's for, I did that one. I did the look at the light and wherever it disappears. I did the eye chart thing where you read the small letters. I did the close the one eye and do the binocular things. Not binoculars, whatever those things are called, like little monocles. So yes, you're a distinguished gentleman. Can you see? All sorts of things. Anyways, the ophthalmologist said, dude, this is probably not causing your headaches. If it is, two birds, one stone, but it's probably not. She actually said it's something like, I have good news and bad news. No, I have bad news and worse news, or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then I was like, okay. Anyway, she's like, bad news is this is not causing your headaches, and the worst news is you're going to go blind, or something like that. And I was like, oh, fantastic. So anyways, she was like, I wouldn't leave this for too long. You just need to get some zaps in your eyes, which is what I did today. And basically, it's just like a little laser. Or actually, it's kind of a big laser. It's like this big. And like this long. But anyway, it kind of looks like an old-fashioned camera. Like a video camera, like the reel-to-reel, but like without the reels. It just looks like the body. You know what? It looks like a modern camera, actually. Because the cameras kind of look the same as they did back in the day. Just minus the reels-to-reel thing. Oh, come on. Sorry, guys. I just got this thing on my screen here. Okay, good. All good. Anyway, if you've never done this surgery, I don't know why it's not common knowledge. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. But it is so cool. And if it saves people's vision, go do it. It's super easy. It's basically painless. It just feels like super minor discomfort. But anyway, it's like you get a light right here, okay? And then they get this thing, this little circle thimble thing. That's how I described it in the first video this morning or this afternoon. But basically, it's like a little thing. I don't know. They stick it in your eye. Oh, first they numb you, actually. First they numb you with some drops, which feel like... how did I say it earlier? Like someone's pinching your eye or someone's pushing in your eyes. That's what it feels like the numbness. It doesn't feel good, but it doesn't feel bad. Like lightly pushing in your eyes. Like someone's doing it by accident.
No, please stop.
Please stop. Did I ever tell you guys about the time when I got braces? I had this lady doing stuff in my mouth, and you're holding your mouth open like this, right? And then you get, I don't know, you start relaxing after a while because you're just like, and they're just like sticking their hands in your mouth and they're doing their thing, whatever. But your mouth starts closing, right? Just by accident. And she had her thumb in my mouth. I was biting her thumb by accident, and she's like, "Oh, you got my thumb," but like it didn't sound like she was talking to me. So I was just watching. There was like a TV up here, and I'm just watching the TV, just biting on her thumb, and then she like pats me, and she's like, "You got my thumb," and I'm like, "Oh shit, sorry. Please stop." Anyway. Nothing like that happened here. She didn't have her fingers in my mouth.
That would be odd.
She did have them in my, like, touching my eye. Before, the other girl, she stuck a pen thing in my eye, like a fat, you know those pens that have like all the colors that you can push down? It was like that thick. And it like pushes and it like vibrates and you see like kaleidoscope vision, and then it, I don't know, gives you a reading of what your pressure is or something. I don't know. And I guess that's how they know when you're ready to do the thing. Then they give you some other eye drops that are super gooey, like kind of like non-sticky honey. Like you know when Jello doesn't solidify, it kind of is like a slime. It's kind of like that. Anyway. They stick that in there. Then they stick in the thimble thing. Then you look at the light. And then she was like, she gave me this, the machine was on the table. And she gave me the instruction to like hold the end of the table on both sides so I wouldn't forget where I was. And I was like, okay. Then you stick your head in the cave thing. Not cave. What would you call that? Cage? Maybe that would be, I don't know, it's like a little thing that you stick your head in. It's more of a cage, really. Stick your head in there, and she's like, okay, now keep your forehead on the headband thing the whole time. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. Holding the table, stuck in there, like a medieval torture device. And then she's like, okay, you're going to feel a little pinch, and then she shoots the laser, and it's like, and I was like, I immediately, accidentally went like this. Oh, shit. Because I was not expecting it. Because she said it was painless, which I wouldn't say it was pain, but she didn't say there's zero feeling. So maybe I should have expected something, but she kind of gave the impression that I wouldn't feel anything. So, I don't know. I definitely felt it, and it felt like a static shock, like you would give yourself if you like, or give someone else if you did this. And then I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Maybe if I do it with my feet. If it was carpet, it would be better. Hey, Gina, you want some pets? Come here.
No, you're not.
Oh, it didn't work. Anyways, it gives you a little shock type feeling, in which I guess it's just burning a hole in your eye. And the reason for the hole is to drain the fluid that's inside your eye so it can do it whatever it's supposed to do. It's like it cycles or whatever. But if you have narrow angles like me, especially the way that I had mine, like they happen too quickly or whatever, they the pressure builds up in your eye, and then it'll like cause damage, which to your retina. Okay, which causes you to go blind. Rub a cat on your head.
Or your retina. Something like that.
Optic nerve or retina? Okay, whatever it is. Anyway, obviously I didn't want that to happen because I don't know. Most of you probably would agree that seeing is better than not seeing. So, yeah, sure, burn this hole in my eye. Apparently that allows the fluid to drain out. Like, I don't even know where the hole is. Like, I don't get to see it. I think you have to...
It's on your iris. And I was Googling about it. You can see it in some people. To look at it later. Probably in a mirror.
Guys, where is this? I don't know if you noticed, it's a lot brighter in here because I put up another light. Remember these two lights? I couldn't find those same bulbs, but I put up another one with a regular bulb. Those bulbs, maybe they don't make them anymore. I don't know. They're an artisan bulb or whatever. Anyway, they stick the hole in there. drains, then you can see, and you just need to take some drops for a while. I guess the ones to heal. So the thing is, you want it to heal, but you don't want it to close, because then you're back at square one, and obviously your body wants it to close because there's a hole where there's not supposed to be one. Imagine that just your body just closed up your nostril. It's like, oh, there's not supposed to be holes in your face. That's not healthy. Then you close the other one and you start talking like Bert and Ernie. Anyway, it went well. It went easy. It was just a little surprising to get the shock. This eye took more shocks, whatever you, more zaps. This one took like 4. This one took like 10. I didn't count exactly, but she did 1 and then she did like 3 more. It was like, and then this one was like, and then she like held this thing on my eye because it was bleeding, I guess. Maybe don't bug her like that. She's too small. Puts her whole head in his mouth. You should go play with Ava or something.
Yeah, she's more your size.
Henry's trying to play with Gina. Now Gina's nibbling on him. Anyway, so surgery was good, and I only couldn't see very well at first, like, which was one. Okay. Stop.
You wanna go outside? Let's go outside.
Yeah, go outside. It was basically just like a blurriness at first, which I think is just the stuff they put in my eye. But when they zapped it, I couldn't see shit out of it. Like I could see light, but it was very foggy. It was really weird. And then I was like closing my eye unintentionally. I just kind of felt like I should close it for some reason. You know, just kind of like if you get like dust in your eye and you just close it. It just felt like that kind of. She was like holding it open with like the thing, like the thimble thing. I don't know what it's called, but just like this little cylinder thing. Yeah, I'm trying to remember exactly. Anyway, it was good. It was fine. So thank you for everyone for your messages. I got some emails from you guys and some messages on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. Appreciate you guys reaching out. So glad you are doing well. Oh, thank you. I heard the dog say you look fine. Well, maybe you did. Yeah, so I was hoping beyond hope because I just got my what's it called? MRI results back. Just the civilian results, the ones that you can look up yourself. And it looks like there's nothing wrong with me, which is good in one sense. It would be nice to know what it like there's something wrong with me. So it sucks that I don't know what it is, but it's probably good that it's not in my brain. I got an MRI with contrast this last time. This is my second MRI. I'll have some of it shown in the next vlog, but not a lot. But anyways, I got the MRI to see if I have a CFS leak at the base, right here, of my spine and skull. No, what's the base of your spine? That would be down here, right? The base of my skull. Because that's where a lot of I asked him why he doesn't just do like an MRI of my whole self, my whole body. I was like, that makes more sense to me. I'll already be in the machine. If you've never had an MRI, very easy. If you're claustrophobic, oh, I said that weird. Claustrophobic. If you're scared of tight spaces, you might not like MRIs because you're in like this little tube thing that is very loud. It's like I don't know what makes the noises, but it is annoying. Anyways, they stick you in there for like 20 minutes and you have to stay still. And apparently people freak out, so they give you like a ball thing. I thought it was a call button, but it's a squishy ball. And maybe it is a call button, but like they stand like right on the other side of the wall. Like there's a big window there. And so they can see you. and they can talk to you, and you can talk back or whatever. But they give you like these earmuff things, and yeah, I've never pressed the call button before, so I don't actually know what would happen if you did the ball. Like, I don't know if they would see that. I don't know if it's like a stress thing or like anxiety thing or whatever, but anyways, it's white and loud. And they put a cage over your head, which makes you feel even more enclosed because it's like this far away from your face. It's just like a goalie mask kind of, but not. Like the man in the iron mask kind of looks like that. It's like, but you can see. Anyway, got those results. Nothing. So I was really hoping that I'm like, okay, when she zaps my eyes, hopefully all this pressure just gets, because there's got to be pressure in there for them to be concerned about it, I imagine. Uh, but I still feel the same. Not a bad headache day, which is nice. My last IMS, I had a bad headache after that. Actually, the last 3 times.
Yeah. And it just like wiped you out.
Yeah, I went to bed at like 3 o'clock.
Yeah. And like slept until the next morning.
Yeah, crazy how if you've never done IMS, but you have muscle pain in your neck and back, and you're not afraid of needles, even if you are afraid of needles, just pretend that a bird is crawling on your back or something. Because it is definitely worth doing IMS, in my opinion. So do it. Because I said so. Go to your nearest physio place or whoever else does that. Who else would do IMS? I don't even know. Massage, maybe? Some massage places would probably do it.
I don't know. Probably have to be certified in order to do it.
Yeah, you do have to be certified, but you have to be certified to be a massage person, unless it's one of those me love you long time massage places. Well, that one by the auction yard. It says, well, it does.
Isn't that illegal?
I think so, but I think they must. I don't know. How are you? I don't know how it's. They're all over the place in like the ghetto-y parts.
Yeah, but you would think that I thought they were illegal.
Yeah, I would think. I don't know. Prostitution is illegal, but there's hookers all over. So
This is like a business place, though.
yeah, but they probably, although it's kind of like right on their advertising.
Yeah.
They have like everything's blacked out. It says intimate massage. Anyways, they probably don't do IMS, but go get it if you're trying to get rid of some sort of pain. Like for me, it didn't help my headache, but it helped me feel way better that I didn't even know I felt bad. I didn't even know. I just thought this is how I feel. You know how people say, "Oh, I'm getting old. I can't do that anymore." Sometimes, yeah, that's the reason why you can't do it anymore, because you're old. Sometimes you're not old. You're just a little older than you were a couple years ago, and you just have a screwed up neck and back and shoulders, like me. I just was messed up, probably from breaking my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably.
Yeah.
And working right away.
Mm-hmm. The next day.
Yeah. And probably, like, what other injuries? Neck injuries, from my cousin decided to crank my neck. Anyways, so that, all these different things. And then plus, framing, doing work that, is heavier labor. Not impossible or anything, but just, never getting any sort of, would you call that treatment for injuries? And so, anyway, since the IMS and the sacral cranial stuff, it's like night and day. He did my knee. Like, I was like, this is incredible. It's like instantly better. I couldn't even believe it. Like, that was in my last vlog. Was that my last vlog? Or the one before?
I'm not sure.
Anyways, I did my knee. I had that because I was wearing shorts. And then Clint was like, why are you wearing shorts? It's like -30 out here. And I was like, oh, well, because I went to IMS, or to physio, I guess you'd call it. And they did my knee. He asked me to wear shorts so that I didn't have to take my pants off, I guess. And so he did my knee in a couple places, and it was so weird because it was just like, you know when they show the slow motion of Transformers transforming from their car to the robot in the Transformer movies, and they're like making all those small movements. That's what I was picturing in my mind. He stuck the needle in, and it just felt like things were like unraveling from my knee and holding it funny. And yeah, so yesterday, or not yesterday, but like last week when I went to see him again, which that'll be in my vlog too. There's a funny part in there. I've mentioned this in the video I did, or the live I did earlier today as well. Heather made me an awesome poster, which Ashley just looked at today too. It is so funny.
That's so funny.
Like, it's so good. She's a freaking genius. I basically said, hey, I need a Western movie poster made. And so I picked some posters that she could borrow from and whatever. I'm like, but I need this, this, and this. I can't wait. Anyways, I told him that he has a cowboy name. You'll see if you watch the video.
Definitely does.
Right?
Yeah.
Totally does. So anyway, I got him to do my knee last time, and this time he asked me how it felt. I'm like, dude, we don't even need to do anymore. It feels good. It doesn't click as much as it used to. It still does sometimes. And yeah, it just, I don't know. It just doesn't hurt. And before, I didn't even know that it hurt. Like, it hurt, but like, it was just, you just get used to things and you're like, oh, it's just that. And it doesn't hurt anymore. And that's why in the past, I used to, when people would say that they're in pain and that it's hard to bear and stuff, I'd be like, but it's just pain. Everyone feels pain. It's not that big a deal. But then since I have my head thing, I'm like, holy shit, there's another level to pain, which is not great. So when people have chronic pain, I'm just going to be like, oh, okay, well, if it's like what I have, then, or even if it's not even as bad as what I have, then yeah, totally, I get it. But anyway, yeah, feels good. Just imagine a transformer. If you're scared of needles, put on a t-shirt.
I think Joanne's the poster.
Oh, I'm not gonna, no, this, because we're borrowing from other people's artwork. This is just meant for laughs. It's not meant to sell or anything. It's just meant for laughs. I'm sure the artwork might even be in the public domain, but no, we can't do that. But it is funny. And it won't make sense. You want to have my my physiotherapist's face on your body? I'm gonna show it to him though, and I hope he likes it. Actually, I wish I didn't even say this much. I was way more vague in the last video. But anyway, speaking of emails and stuff, we are getting lots of emails. Not lots. How many? Like a few emails of people concerned that they're not on the list for the cutting boards. Some of them weren't on the list. Somehow, I'm not sure, because it doesn't make any sense. We haven't got your email, but people have shown, or they copy pasted or something, their emails that they had sent previous, or did they screenshots or something, showing that they had emailed, but we somehow never got it. So you have since been added to the list. And then some people are wondering, because it's taking so long since we've announced that we're selling the boards. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I made a whole bunch of boards for batch F, cutting boards, banana bread boards, and we just had so many requests. Thank you very much, by the way, for these. So we just spent a while creating an inventory, more than we needed. And then when I announced that we were ready to go, we started emailing everyone who has asked to be put on the list, which is 96 people. And now it's up to 108 people, if I remember correctly. Possibly there's more if we check today, because earlier we did a video saying this. But anyway, first come, first serve is the way that we're doing it. So if you've emailed first, like months ago, then you will be first, and then second, and then third. And each person gets 24 hours to pick what they want. So basically, what we've done is we've taken a picture of every single item that we've made. We've put them in 2 Google documents or something, some sort of way to share them. One of them is all the banana bread boards, and one of them is all of everything else. If you're on the cutting board list, you will have been sent all the cutting boards. I think there was 24 people or something like that.
Yeah.
All of them have picked, and so now there's, I don't know, 20 boards left.
Probably more than that. There's quite a few.
There's more? Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. There's 20 plus boards left to choose from.
Stuff. Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. There's quite, yeah, because there's cheese boards and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on the banana bread board list and you wanted a cutting board, well, you are on the list in the order of banana bread seekers. I don't know what to call them. So basically, we have you all written down, like your hand written down, so you will not be forgotten because it's like you're numbered from the first person, number 1, number 2. So we are on number 12, right? Or number 13?
No. 26.
Oh shit, double it. We're on number 26. Once number 26 gets back to us, tells us what they would like, we take those items off of the list, and then we send the updated list to the next person. So number 27, so on and so forth. You do have 24 hours to choose, but don't take 24 hours if you don't have to, because obviously 108 people, that's 108 days. And like, you know, that's a minute. We don't plan on doing it like this every time. We're just doing it now because there were so many people who already asked. We're going to continue making boards. In fact, Ken called me yesterday, and he's like, yeah, about something that's going to be in the next vlog. So I won't say exactly why he called me, but then like we just started bullshitting, and then he's like, in the middle of everything, he's like, so are we still making boards? And I was like, yeah, whenever you want to come over. And he's like, oh, okay. He's just like, we're talking about dogs. He's like, yeah, because I got this dog, blah, 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 blah. Are we still making boards? Just like out of like left field. He's just like, anyway, we have update on both him and Mitch coming up in another vlog. 200 is reminiscent of 100, but it's not, how do you say, it's not the same as 100, but it's special like 100. That doesn't even make sense. It's special to me. It's big for me in a sense. Doubly big. That's a huge hint, but it also is not that much of a secret. If you're on Patreon, I probably already showed you, but I can't remember. And today or yesterday when I gave away the box, I couldn't remember if I said anything or not. So I don't even remember if I did say anything then either. But anyway, yeah, it's going to be a good video. It's kind of longer, but I think it's fun. There's lots of
It's fun.
The reason why, yeah, it's fun. The reason why it's taking so long to come out is because unforeseen happenings. And I don't have to include this next part in there, but I want to. So it'll just complete the story for that one thing that happened, unfortunately. Yeah, anyway. Easter egg, is that what that means? Easter egg? Chick egg? Glad surgery went well. Thank you, Anne. Stephanie is what it means old. What instrument is called an eye speculum? Maybe
that instrument.
Oh. Means long-winded, talks a lot. What? Are people talking about long in the tooth? Wasn't that from like the earlier video? We got some crossover here. Someone is older. Okay, I always thought that when someone says he's long in the tooth means they are old. Oh man, the next vlog is going to be epic. I might be overselling it. Don't don't get your hopes up. To me, I always just film what I'm already doing. So I didn't know these things were gonna happen. They just happened. I definitely would not plan for this to happen anyway. That so sucked. But it did happen, so I put it in the video. And just so you know, Ryan from Parkland Films also filmed the same thing. So his video is actually going to have things that my video doesn't have, including my reaction. I can't say too much.
No. I know you're excited about it.
It's a good video so far. I accidentally freaking deleted it. I edited it as I was going along, right? So I have like Dakota's here? Oh, that means the game's starting. Okay. I'm gonna go right away, guys. I am so lost. Clueless as to everything that is happening. That's okay, Kimberly. You just watch the video and you might be like, oh, okay. What was I just saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. What the heck?
You really left us hanging on the last walk. How did you leave us hanging?
Oh, yeah, in the bonus clip.
What happened?
Where I'm like, oh, that's it.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't remember what the heck I was saying, but Ryan is filming it. In fact, I think he's gonna help me with the next part as well. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what he has exactly. Well, I mean, I have all of his footage so far because I needed some of it, but anyway. Oh, game has started. I already missed the goal. Oh, it's 6:14.
He's not here.
Oh, yeah, okay. You said you almost deleted it. Oh, yes, I almost did delete it. Or I did delete it. I accidentally deleted it. Because what happens on my editing program, it gives you, like, the last project that you worked on goes to the top of the list. Somehow, this time, I clicked on the top, and it was a Patreon exclusive video, and I was like, oh, I'm already done this video, I already uploaded it, I'm going to delete it off of here. And so I back out, and then I press delete, but somehow the vlog number 200, it switched spots, so I accidentally somehow deleted 200, and this program doesn't have a trash bin. So once it's gone, it's gone. I even like Googled how to get it back. So I've actually been editing it. I actually think I'm editing it a little bit better. I still have a lot of the same ideas, some of the funny edits and stuff, and actually I think I put a better edit in this one spot, a better clip, and I added another clip that I didn't have before that I just think is funny, and I've shortened some things. Oftentimes when it takes a while to do a video and I rewatch it, I'm like, there's a lot of extra stuff here, a lot of noise. I can get rid of this. What's up?
Renee says, did you get the keys and the note I sent from Dakota?
I didn't get a note, but I did get the keys, and I did get that thing. Oh, where is it? Oh, I did get this, Renee, which I'll show in a second. I showed this in the first video anyway. But anyway, I'm almost done editing what I have, so now I have more clips to add. Like last time I talked about this, I talked about adding in the MRI clip, and now I'll put in the IMS, and then I will put in today the surgery stuff. I didn't film the surgery. I didn't actually ask this time, but last time I asked and they said no. So, but I just filmed my eyes being normal, and then after, super easy. But there's like a transition I think I can get from IMS, because I told my physio dude that I'm got my eye surgery, because he knows about that stuff to figure out my head shit, whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. So it'll transition nicely, which is good. Unless I didn't film that part. The IMS dude, he lets me film anything. He doesn't care at all, so it's nice. But anyway, check out what Renee made for Dakota and I. This cross-stitching type shroud. I don't even know what the heck this is called exactly, but it's like a, I don't know if you can see that well. Yeah, I think you can kind of see it there. It's like stitching. My brother opened it up on his channel over on his Madness Monday show that he does on Mondays, obviously. Did he do this yesterday? No, I think it was last week. Yeah, it was last week. He gave this to me yesterday. I saw him yesterday. I saw him at some point at my mom's house. We both happened. This is hilarious. I was gonna, if you, what?
No.
Oh, I thought you were like, I'm like, why? This is funny. To me, it's funny.
No.
I didn't even tell you this, so you don't
No.
even know.
What?
Does she know? Does she know? What? I don't, what? You're kidding me. There was a heartfelt note in that envelope and a whole bunch of stickers. Oh, shoot. Okay, I have the envelope. I didn't open it because Dakota told me it was keys. So I just didn't open it because I assumed it was just keys. I'll open it. Thank you. Thank you, Renee. And thank you for this, too. This is going to go up in the Just Joshing with Dakota studio when we do that. Anyway, if you're friends with me on Facebook, oh, I got to make a carrot cake freaking post today.
I wish I would have found carrot cake yesterday. I'll have to make one.
Because it's good for your eyes. It's actually not good for your eyes. Okay, well, people in the comments were like, they were searching hard to prove me wrong because that's just that was like propaganda, so that the Germans wouldn't like. Okay, so this is what I know about carrots and good for your eyes. Okay, I don't know if it's exactly false, but in World War II, they came out with radar, or was it radar or some other sort of detection device, and the Germans were baffled why the Allies could see them from so far away, and the the not propaganda, I guess you wouldn't call it propaganda, but whatever it is, they said, "Oh, the freaking eat carrots, plant carrots for the to win the war or whatever. It's good for the eyes." And people are like, "Oh shit, they're eating carrots. That's how they can see freaking miles away." Um, I don't know if they're good for your eyes or not, but like that's the people think that. Anyway, so since I have my eye surgery today and it's carrot cake season on my Facebook page.
Facebook.
All right, we got the banana bread, we got the carrot cake, we got the Dean. I don't know. I just get a kick out of making people laugh, and sometimes my stuff makes no sense, and it makes me laugh. And I think that's just as good as making other people laugh because it is so funny. It reminds me of Norm Macdonald. He tells some of the most unfunniest jokes, or did when he was alive, and they kill me because I know that he is laughing at them because the joke is not funny, and it just there's something hilarious about that. Anyway, I love doing that as well. It's been proven to be true on the carrots and good eyesight. Not old lady tale, says Twyla. Oh, I think you're actually one of the people who said that it was. Hey, it could be, absolutely. I'm not sure. Uh, what was true first, the war thing, or if they were like, huh, let's see if that actually is true.
What was you and Dakota going to your mom's at the same time?
Yeah, I'm getting to that. So, anyway, I make these stupid posts on Facebook. Like, what's my last one? Let's look it up. Ah, I'm plugged in. Let me unplug it. Okay, that's what I just tried to avoid. Okay. Don't worry, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere here. I'm going somewhere with this. You can add me as a friend on Facebook. I accept everyone, except for I usually unfollow everyone because they... Oh, what? How do I go to my Facebook? Why is this just the page? Ah, right here. Okay. Perfect. Good. How do I go to me? Ah, there we go. I usually unfollow everyone because I don't know you, but anyway. Okay, here's my latest Facebook status. Anytime a place wants to give you a voucher for inconvenience, ask if they can substitute carrot cake instead. That's just hilarious to me because I've just been making carrot cake statuses for years. Actually, I think I started it last year or maybe the year before. But I've been making banana bread statuses for years. Where is the sky? Up, right? Up, right? Okay, where does it begin? Oh, that was one that I was just wondering.
What is wrong?
Here's this one. I love the song Achy Breaky Heart. I don't love mullets. Does this make me a hypocrite? It's not that funny, but it's, it's meant to be humorous. Oh, this one I thought was funny. This one I thought of when I was just about falling asleep. I said, imagine Moses, dot, dot, dot. Okay, now take away the beard, dot, 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 dot. It's Sam Jackson from Die Hard 3. Oh, frick, that's funny. Again, it might not be that funny to you, but that's hilarious to me. If you had two friends named Charlie, what would you call them to differentiate? Personally, I would call one of them Charles and the other one Mr. Ankles. Ah, freaking hilarious. It's not that funny, but it's funny to me. Anyway, I was at my mom's. The reason why I went to my mom's place is because she's getting someone is making a family tree book of her family. And so she needed me to look at some pictures because she's out of the country at the moment. So I went to her house to go look for some pictures for her so that she could put them in this family tree book or whatever. Okay? And so I kind of feel like I should wait for Ashley because she was also wondering. Ashley!
Yeah?
Come here for a sec.
I'll be on back.
The customer isn't always right. It's usually the ones who are wrong that use that quote. That's not funny. That's just facts.
Yeah.
Oh, this one is so not funny. I'll read it after. Okay, anyway, I was gonna make one of these statuses and then I just didn't. I don't know why. Maybe I thought it would be too vulgar for some people, which usually I don't care on my personal Facebook, but sometimes I just don't feel like arguing in the comments. But I'm at my mom's house. I'm alone. There's no one there. No one lives there except for my mom, and she's not there. The only people who go there are me, my brother, and Ashley, and my other brother. And maybe my other brother too. Okay? But no one, I'm not expecting no one. I'm there. It's like 8:30 in the evening. I'm just there chilling, looking at pictures. I need to go to the bathroom. What do? I go to the bathroom. No one's there. I close the door and I lock it. And so my Facebook status was going to be, how come even though I'm here all by myself and I know no one's coming here, I still lock the door to go to the bathroom? And then guess what happened? You know why I didn't make that status? Because then I hear it's like, what the heck is that? I'm just like looking at the wall because on the other side of the wall is the deck, like the back door deck. And I'm like, something's happening outside, clearly. But I'm like, maybe I'm hearing things. And I look up, I'm like, oh, it's the fan. The fan is making these noises. And the reason why I was like, oh, maybe it's the fan is because when I was at physio the prior time, I asked I wish I would have filmed this part. That would have been funny. I was like, does it sound like someone's taking the rankest, most flatulent shit in here? Because the fan was blowing in the wind and it was going like, and I was just like, dude, that sounds like someone's not having a good diet. Anyways, so I was like, oh, maybe it's the fan is making noises, like, because it's a whirly bird. It's old style. And what it turns out to be is my brother, Chakota, came over to shovel the snow. For no reason. He just was like, I guess I'll shovel the snow today. So, and like he came in, And he was like, hello? And I'm like, hello? And he's like, why are you here? And I'm like, why are you here? Anyways, I didn't make the Facebook status because, well, I was just about to. I'm just sitting there.
Well, that's why you locked the door.
Yeah, I know, but like, I did it. I even thought about it. I was just like, I don't need to. No one is here, and no one's gonna come here. That makes no sense. Like, I could understand if it's in public and you know that anyone could come at any time. Right? You go to a public washroom, you're not gonna be like, oh, I'll chance it. Probably no one will come. It's so embarrassing for me when I walk on other people.
Yeah.
I'm just like, we have to go to a different bathroom because I don't want that person to see me when they come out. Right? When you just look at them, you're just minding your own business. You're like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. Let me open the door. Sorry. And then you close the door. It's just like, what the heck? I don't know what to do. And you can just say sorry. You know how many times I walked in on my sister-in-law going to the bathroom? My brother's ex-wife? In her own house, she doesn't lock the door when everyone's over.
Which brother?
Mike.
Oh.
I just open the door. I'm like, we have to leave. Like 4 times in my life because they were together since I was like basically a baby.
Right.
Since I was like 2.
Right.
And so when I was a little kid, happened. It wasn't as embarrassing then because like
Yeah.
I wasn't even allowed to lock the door in case something happened and no one could get in, right? And then when I'm older, like 10, I always lock the door. Somehow she didn't. And then when I was a teenager, happened twice in the same week. I was just like, I'm just here watching Dr. Phil, gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, hey. Howdy, man. Excuse me. Yeah. Anyway. All this to say, my eye surgery went well. So, thank you, everyone. If you're on the list for banana breadboards or anything like that, Americans washrooms equals bathrooms/restrooms. Oh, yeah. So, we call them bathrooms. Sometimes we call them washrooms. And we rarely call them restrooms here. So when I go to the U.S. and I say, hey, do you have a bathroom? Sometimes they're like, what? What's, like a bathtub? I'm like, do you have a restroom? Yeah, so we call them bathrooms. Even if it doesn't have a bathtub or shower in it. Often call them washrooms, I guess. But mostly it's bathroom. I think almost everyone would call them a bathroom over a washroom. But you hear washroom quite often too. But hardly ever hear restroom. But everyone knows what you're talking about if you say any of the 3. Lavatory in posh areas or airplanes. It happened in public washrooms to me. Lock the door! You gotta... Because then it says like... Well, not all of them say it, but like they'll have like that little like red thing that'll say like occupied. Or if it's green, it'll say vacant. Not all bathrooms have that, but lots of bathrooms have that. And then like if it's like a... What do you call that? Like a group bathroom? That's probably not the correct terminology. Like a group, like a... You know, where there's like stalls. Group bathroom. Then you have stalls, and like if you don't lock those, usually you put your foot against it so no one can get in. Because sometimes they don't lock. But also, who's the guy who goes and installs those and goes like, oh, there's a gap that big? Yeah, that seems good to me. Like, why? Dude, if the thing barely is touching, move it close. Jeez, I got the hiccups. Move it closer, bro. I don't get that. The nice ones have like an actual door. And also, what is up with the half door? Why you gotta see people's shoes? just have the vacant thing on there like an outhouse. They all have that. Like you, and it's made out of plastic, so you know it's super easy. Just occupied. By the way, if you use an outhouse in the winter, you have to you have to you have to put like toilet paper down, otherwise your cheeks will freeze. When I was framing, we just porta johns all over the place. Also, did I ever tell, this is a gross story, but one of these guys who was a shit sucker, I don't like, most of the people had coveralls, lots of them had respirators, safety glasses. Some of them even wore hard hats. I don't know why. Maybe because just on site you needed to have a hard hat. Like say you're building like an apartment complex or something like that. That makes sense. There was this one guy though, dude. This guy was like, he reminded me of Kid Rock. Not that I think Kid Rock is dirty or anything. He just kind of had that look, you know, kind of like that hillbilly rock and roll look. I guess I don't know how to explain it exactly, but anyways, he wore this Hawaiian shirt that was unbuttoned, cigarette, and these sunglasses and long hair, and he just, I don't know how he just was just like shirtless basically, holding these hoses over his shoulder like this, okay? Like he's holding it like, he's like, all right, I got this freaking disgusting. Goes over to the porta johns, flips it out, and it flings, okay? Because he's gone to like 30 other sites already of other people building other apartments or houses or whatever. Just like whoosh, sprays refuse all over the place, sticks it down the hole, and he's just sucking back cigarettes, and he's just like holding that, pulls it out. I'm like, dude, at least wear gloves, my guy. Ugh. Like even when people, like most people, they got like, some people even wear like those anal gloves, like for like cows. This guy was just like, you know what? Everybody shits. It's fine. Let me put it over my shoulder right next to my ear.
Susan asked, is your vision any different?
My vision is exactly the same.
Is it blurry at all?
No.
Sore?
Just earlier today. No, it doesn't sting. No soreness. No blurriness. No shapes. No blind spots. Is exactly how it was before.
Your eyes look a little glossy.
Well, I just put those drops in, right? They do look a little glossy. Earlier in the last, or wait, was it this vlog? Where did I say that my eyes look like anime eyes when I put that stuff in?
It was earlier today, I think.
Oh, maybe I didn't even say it on the video.
No.
Yeah, so that was a gross story. Let's end this with a. We walk to a bathroom, but you have to skip to a loo, right? You know, my other sister-in-law calls it a loo. She's like, "Can I use your loo?" She has no accent though. Like people, like Lou seems British or something.
I don't know what you're talking
Stacy.
about.
She always says Lou. She's like, "Can I use your loo?" I just need to use your loo really quick. You don't remember her saying that ever?
No.
She always says that.
I haven't noticed.
Okay. We've talked about toilets long enough. Yes. To finish up with the names on the list, guys, we have 108 or so folks total, or 108 on one list and 24 or whatever on the other list. The 24 are done. If you're worried that we're not getting to you, just remember that we got like so many people, and you could be like anywhere on the list. Like for example, Anne is number 33, and Ruth is 36, and Melissa is 67, and
it's in the order of
who we like the best too.
It's in the order of who emailed first. So I started at the very top I think the first person emailed like December 6th or something like that.
Right.
And it's working its way to present.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, some of these people don't even have real names. Yeah. Renee, you're number 46. I don't know if she's still here, but Renee made us this thing. Look how cool this is, okay? Thank you so much, Renee. Bill, you're number 62. Tamara, you're number 31. Joe, you're number 27. John, you're number 18. Oh, those are already crossed off. John, you already got yours. Or it's getting close to you. No more chit talk. You said chit, but did you mean like shit? That's hilarious. Do not quote me, LOL. What? About what? Oh, wait. He had it to fix a narrowing that could have caused sudden blindness. Now, it doesn't cause sudden blindness all the time. It could have been like, it could have taken hours. But she said it's likely that it would take minutes because my eyes suck. I was just born bad. Why surgery if it's not better? Oh, no, it is better. I'm not going to go blind now. So it's way better. It wasn't to correct my vision. My vision is fine. My vision was fine before, and it's fine now. Like it's good vision. It's unrelated to vision. It's just related to the structure of my eye. Sorry, I thought I was clear about that. My bad. Happy you're okay. How far along am I on that list? Olga. Let's see here. See if I can find you here.
I remember writing it. Let's see.
You remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember what number it is, but I remember writing it.
She remembers. It's a. I guess it's not a unique name, but it's not a common name anymore. How about me? Breadboard list. Okay, we can't just tell everyone. Amy, what's saying? Amy, you're number 92. I can see you. You're right there. Yeah, you're on the top of that page. 92.
Am I blind?
Also, I love the robot guy I got. Thanks. Oh,
there.
I'm glad.
Olga was number 3.
Oh,
it's already ordered.
You're done.
We're going to be sending it out as soon as we get those covers.
Oh, yes. So, banana bread board covers. I don't have them in my possession yet. My fault. Not Maria's fault whatsoever. Maria made them. I've upped the order 3 times maybe. I was like, okay, I need 20.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I need 40. I need 100. I need 140. I just kept going up higher and higher. And then, but obviously that cost stuff, and I was just, because Ava and stuff had to go to the vet because of her leg, which by the way, it was for those of you curious about her leg, it was a partial tear, in her, what was wrong with Ava?
No, it wasn't a partial tear. She just had inflammation in her knee. They're worried that it was a tear. That's why they x-rayed it to make sure that it wasn't. But it's just inflamed.
Okay, it's just inflamed.
She might have twisted it or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's fine, sort of, but she still limps. She's supposed to take her easy, and
it's hard.
And she loves snow.
Yeah.
So if you're shoveling snow, she loves chasing it. So we gotta keep her inside.
Yeah.
But then she loves chasing darts, right? Like on the dartboard, and then she loves playing with Henry.
Yeah.
You know. And Duke. Especially Duke. And so then it just doesn't heal properly, and you try to stop her, and you just God, but you can't watch her 24/7, So.
Yeah.
But anyways, that costed way more than I thought it would. That was like $2,000 or something. Because we had, we also did we got her spayed or whatever.
Got her spayed too, yeah. You're right.
So, anyway, we got the covers though. They're coming. So, as soon as they're here, we're gonna send out everyone who's already paid, as soon as we can. So. No intentional delays anyway.
I'm thinking that the covers are probably arriving any day.
Yeah, they might even be there tomorrow. We're gonna, so we have a couple more boards to pack up.
Regular cutting boards.
Regular cutting boards, yeah. We have 3, 4?
Yeah, something like that.
3. We have 3, 4, 5. But it's 5. Oh no, that's banana bread boards.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, those are unpaid, those are paid.
Yeah. But just the ones on the far right hand side are the ones.
Okay, so there's 4 that I'm gonna send out tomorrow. Okay? So let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. Oh, this is paper prints. Never mind. There's 4 boards. It doesn't matter. We're sending out stuff tomorrow, and I'll check the PO box, and hopefully there will be stuff. The covers in there. If they're not quite here yet, well, there's more stuff to send out all the time, and I will check it every day so that we don't have delay over, so you guys don't have to wait. So thank you very much, everyone, for your continued support. I am absolutely baffled as to why people like cutting boards so much, but I am glad that you do. They're pretty simple to make in terms of like for the way my health is going, so it keeps me in the shop, keeps my sanity, and it's not a bad thing to make money. So thank you very much. I should say we have a new print that I actually didn't pick up yet.
You do? Oh.
So my latest video.
Was this crackle in there?
Yeah, it was. My latest video is of Nancy Wilson. My latest painting. I made a video of it. This is Nancy Wilson. So you can now order that if you would like in 11x17 paper prints or as a fingerprint as well. So remember, the fingerprints are $150. Those are on the archival paper, high quality, guaranteed for 200 years, I guess. If you have a problem after 200 years, I think you could return it. I think we'll honor that. And of course the high quality ink as well for that. So those are very good high quality prints. They are printed on 13.
3-1 Oilers.
Dang, this is a good game. The last game was good too, but we still lost, but it was a good game. Who are we playing?
Toronto?
Toronto?
I think so.
Oh, but Toronto's not even doing good this year. That's not a good...
We should go watch.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna go. But anyway, check out the print. I got it on the Facebook page and on my Instagram, My Hands Gallery, if you want to see that. And then also here on YouTube, I have the video of it. Oh, Dakota might be here. That painting actually took me months to do. It actually only took me it took me like, I don't know, 10 hours, 15 hours maybe. I doubt it was that long. But I kept getting distracted, and I didn't know what to do exactly. And then one day I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to finish this painting because I'm frustrated at being frustrated. So I was like, I'm going to have some studio time, and then I did it. I just finished it in that evening.
Yeah.
Put a couple finishing touches on it the next day that I just wanted to tweak here and there, but I was like, love it.
Painting's one of those things where you have to be like in the mood and in the groove to.
Yeah, at least for me. Maybe not for everyone. Like I see people like on TikTok and stuff, or like on Reels. People always put their TikToks on Reels. But anyways, I see those types of artists. I'm like, you're painting for the video, and I don't think I could do that. I did that with the Bob Ross one.
Oh, okay.
Terrible painting. It was kind of funny, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, I did that specifically for a video. I can't paint for videos. I have the video paintings I'm going to do.
Right.
So that painting was actually the 30,000 subscriber giveaway that went off to
You know what that from?
Irma, I think her name was. So thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Is he here? Oh, he is here. Okay, I'm going to go. The game is on. Dakota's here. We are going to watch the rest of that game. Apparently it's good. I really like the world map behind you. Well, thank you. Nancy Wilson of the Fifth Dimension. Of the Fifth Dimension? What does that mean? Nancy Wilson of Heart. Is that the same thing? Nancy Wilson, the politician? What? Why would I paint? Okay. See you later, guys. Thank you. Bye.